right now with the money that boxers make today. What do you feel about that, the money that is actually generated from boxing? Do you think it's fair that, you get $260 million for one fight? I mean, today, as far as the card is concerned, what do you feel about that?
Well, I feel wish we had it.
That's true business philosophy, is that you wish you had that kind of money, huh? Yeah. And now it's just built up because the game of boxing is just so huge. But it's different kind of boxing going on as well. What is that, UFC as well is going on? What do you feel about that form of boxing?
I would never do it.
Okay. Because it really is it hurt?
Fighting.
Okay.
It's probably street fighting.
It's street fighting. And people are getting paid for street fighting. But they don't understand the health factor of that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Because it looks like they're about to kill each other. Listen, we want to hear from you. 647-3688, 647-3688. And we have a caller on the line. Call and go right ahead. What's your business? We're talking to our legendary fighters, Leon Spinks, Ken Norton, Earnie Shavers. Go right ahead.
Hi, good morning. My business is German Jerk Hut.
Okay, great.
It's a Jamaican restaurant.
Okay, we love Jamaican food. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, go right ahead.
All right, Ken, this is Erica. I know you probably don't recognize my voice.
Okay, caller, go right ahead.
The question, my comment is oh my God. I'm nervous because I'm on the radio.
You're so funny. Okay, just take your time. And let's think. Yeah. Again, we're talking.
I've been fighting from the neighborhood that I grew up in, coming from Jamaica to the United States, and then being a female now and in business, being faced with how can I say it, financial resources, because being of color, and then trying to get loans and not getting loans, and it's just a fight all around.
It is a fight all around. So what's your question? You want to know how you keep it going, or how do you get in the ring?
I'm inspired basically by boxers because I kind of, compare what I'm faced with a fight like the boxers. So basically I just want to commend the three men on the panel, and coming from New York and in some of the worst ghettos and some of the ghettos of Jamaica. I just want to commend the three guests that you have there, and that is my inspiration.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much, caller. Listen, she's saying that she's in a fight all the time, Mr. Norton. She's trying to make her business. She has a Jamaican restaurant. She's trying to make that happen. She can't get any financing for her business. She says she's in a fight every single day.
But sooner or later, the person who wins is the person who thinks he can.
Okay. The person who wins is the person who thinks they can.
Yeah.
And I think that's very strong. Because we kind of down ourselves. We kind of put ourselves out the game before we even get started.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even get in there and give it a true fight, because we don't want to fight or we've been, give up. Because I was wondering what happened to activism. We don't see much activism anymore as we used to see when we were younger. But we have to get in there and still the good fight there's still room for that, right? I love Mr. Norton. He's joking, and we're trying to keep serious here. But again, we want to hear from you. We have a few more minutes. 647-3688, 647-3688. And I've been joined by my lovely husband, Charles Tureaud. Charles, I know you said you wanted to ask a question, and I know that you're filming, so I'll film you. Go right ahead.
The question I have is I'm curious on how you developed the hardest hitting punch. How did you develop that punch, and do you ever get asked to develop other boxers to get that hard hitting punch?
All right.
Well, first of all, I grew up on a farm. Doing the farm work, throwing bales of hay. I did a lot of handling the bags of wheat and chopping trees. That increased your punching power, back and leg muscle, where the power come from.
The back and leg muscles.
Leg muscles.
Because, these young brothers right now still training. They see themselves, I'm going to be the next Ernie Shavers. I'm going to be the next Leon Spinks. I'm going to be the next Ken Norton. They're thinking that in the back of their head. And they're in the gym right now. So you're saying that's very interesting to know. So that's where the punch comes from, huh?
Yes. I did a lot of tree chopping.
Okay.
And then when I started training as a fighter, I was more able to chop trees every day. Joy Foreman and I, about 2 weeks prior to the fight, hour in the morning, hour in the afternoon. That's very important. That's about 25% increase in your punching power.
Okay, in the punching power. And we cannot forget the punching power. The punching power right now is your brain. It's being prepared. It's being able to negotiate. What about the negotiation process, Leon? You know, all those millions of dollars. Were you ever at the table when you actually discussed the money for a potential fight, when you were about to fight, and then when you know, what happened with that process?
Well, money comes and goes. But,
Okay.
The money comes and goes. So when you think you got it, it's gone.
Yeah.
So you try to get yourself together to hold on with little money you got.
Yeah, so savings is very important.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get time to get to the bank.
Yeah. Because Bruce, you know, so you tell some, because sometimes people, I don't know if they know, and Mr. Norton, you know this as well, is that when people they think, I just need $1 million. That's all I need is $1 million. And they think that that's going to last them a lifetime. And that's not correct, right?
No.
Yeah. What you do with your money? Where is it at?
That's cold.
Yeah, so, okay. Because the money, but investing, Mr. Shavers, did you invest your money from your fights?
I invest some of it. You have to do quite well with it.
Okay, that's great. All right, that's what we're talking about. If you get the money, do right by the money, because the money will leave you. We have another caller. Caller, go right ahead. What's your business? Hello?
This is Frank Luke at Crown Boxing here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh!
Kimberly, I just want to congratulate you on being able to put on what I consider to be the great legends of pro boxing when the heavyweights ruled the world in 1970. Congratulations to Kenny, to Leon, and of course to Ernie for being on your show.
Oh, thank you so much. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Well, this is what it's about, because I know that we have to, first of all, honor the people that have come before us. Sometimes the respectability, we have to honor them properly, because if it wasn't for Ken Norton, Leon Spinks, Mr. Ernie Shavers, many of us would not be here today. And in Las Vegas, you helped build Las Vegas, because the boxing community was started here and it helped build it up, and that's what brought people in here to game and to gamble, and so, you know, our hats are just off to you. You're now living in Las Vegas. What's the plan now? Being in Las Vegas, what are you going to do now, Mr. Shavers, now that you're here in Las Vegas?
Well, there's a couple things I want to do. Vegas has been really good to me over the years. I just want to try to give back to the community.
Okay.
And work with you. I mean, I like to work with younger kids. I will probably start working with next spring.
Okay.
Yeah, so teaching them how to be successful in life.
Okay.
So we'll probably get back to them.
And we need that. And so many of our young boys and so many people. Also, Mr. Norton, what's your plan now that you're in Las Vegas?
To do what I can.
Okay.
While I can.
Okay. And we're just so happy to have you. You know, you ain't going to get rid of us, right? We're going to be calling you all the time. We're going to keep you. And also, Leon, what do you plan to do now that you're in Las Vegas? What are you going to do?
Well,
You have to sit up and
to help the kids get along with each other and respect each other.
Right.
And go to some of the schools and to help out with the reach of everything.
Right. And education is key, because we can actually use our brawn or our fist, but the big punch, right, Mr. Shavers, is that education and then that mind power, correct?
Very important. It's a must.
Okay.
To reach successful life, but you need a good education, yes.
Okay. All right. I want to thank you all for being on the show. See, time's up. And we want to just thank you so much again, Mr. Ernie Shavers, Ken Norton, Leon Spinks, right here on Enterprising People. You can't get more enterprising than that. And I want to thank you and you too for being enterprising people. I was trying to run off, I was like, getting off. I was like, you was just getting me off, trying to get to everybody, you know, but I think we handled it. That's great. They loved it. Yeah, it was pressure. Yeah, thank you.